bit of a bland character. I would agree with that. I don't really know if there was much in the way of backstory for her in the beginning of the game. It kind of feels like it's very hard to get connected to the character when she's sort of just like been thrown straight into the story. Given how many of the other ones we got sort of used to those characters. Top 5 games. Oh, as in played, as in like for streaming. I say of ones I've played. That is tough. I'm trying to think. Top 5 games for me. Obviously, one of those would have to be Chocolatier, Decadence by Design, which is one of the point and clicky kind of games I've been playing recently. That's quite a nice casual one, but it's got a nice story to it. Creativerse definitely on there, which, in my opinion, is a better version of Minecraft. Don't kill me for saying that, please. I don't know what the other 3 would be, though. I mean, well, actually, I suppose one of those would definitely have to be House Flipper, because I've been playing that a lot recently. So I'd say those are like my top 3 games. I don't know if I could make a full top 5 list, but has anybody in chat got a top 5 list of their favourites?
It's a good question. It's a tough question to answer.
I don't know what ranking I would put those ones in. Either.
Is that a Winnie the Pooh bum? I see in the chat because that looks like
I
Winnie the Pooh.
think it is. I think it actually is, and that is so cute. Yep. Oh, that's adorable.
That's all right, Lisa. Welcome back. So back to Crashes R Us. So now Robin's going to become Phil.
Yay! I confess I'm not entirely sure what Phil's role is, but I'm looking forward to taking over. Because, I mean, that's what people do really with jobs these days, isn't it? They just say, oh, yeah, I know how to do this thing, and then they just fudge their way through.
Yep, they just take. So we're waiting for another, what, it looks like 2 hours for the Abandoned Games one to update and do. So,
Oh.
Here we go, Crashes R Us. And to give Michael a little sort of smile, Team Lancia. Oh yeah, game complete, Lisa. Assassin's Creed Saga complete.
Yep, like all of the main story has been completed.
Just only side quests.
And I mean, it's great because you don't even have to wait that long till Valhalla, really.
Exactly.
So you've finished a perfect time because now you can sort of get that feel for Assassin's Creed back. Because I know that you've been playing all those games for quite a while, so I imagine you're maybe not quite burnt out with Assassin's Creed yet, but I mean, some of those games were slightly more challenging than others.
Yeah, that was a bit long for doing that.
Good luck.
Yeah.
See, there's Phil. There he is.
Okay, giving rally directions. Now you see, this might be a little bit difficult because I am watching on the stream, so my directions are very much as useful as Google's.
Yes, you did complete the JT. No, thank you.
Oh. So we see here, it is dark, but it's not raining, so the track should be optimal for non-slippery, dangerous surfaces. And we're doing a lot of twisty, turny, bendy wendies here, and all trees.
Yes,
If
you
you look
can
on my
move
right,
now. You can move. It's fine.
if you look to the right, you'll see some rather autumnal foliage. If you look to my left here, you'll see the exact same autumnal foliage. It's almost like they just duplicated the same three trees, and oh, lots of twisty turns now. Those are the technical names. Don't be challenge me on this. Oh, nice bridge.
Come back we go.
Any
No.
complimented on his car choice? No problem. Yes, it's a lovely car. I mean, it kind of feels like I'm actually in the driver's seat right now, and it feels very comfortable in here. I mean, it definitely feels like a very safe car to be driving in right now.
Except for the flipping
Except for the slight skidding and driving out of control. But other than that, it's absolutely wonderful.
I try to keep it in control.
The important thing to remember though, guys, is never check your phone while you're driving one of these cars. Never check your phone. It is. I mean, I wouldn't consider my voice lovely, but it is definitely my voice bionic. And welcome in. Just never let Phil drive. Never let me drive. I don't even have a license. Oh, I think you might have lost a bit of your bumper there.
That was the lights.
Oh. I mean, that's okay. We didn't need those. Didn't need those at all.
Well, no, I can still see, so it's alright.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, just building the ambience, just making it a little bit darker. It's all good.
I don't know, spooky or romantic.
I mean, I suppose it could be both. I mean, there are some weird people out there that would go to haunted houses on dates and stuff. So, we don't want to kink shame, but those people are slightly weird.
And 3 left long. Into 4 right to the crest.
Let's keep it on the ground.
Into slow 4 left long. Tightens
yes,
let's
keep it on the road. Keep it on the road. Best thing for cars. They don't really like grass and that all that much. Not good off-roading, despite some of them coming with that as an added feature bonus. It's not really what they're designed for. Just don't enjoy it.
And of course, Stelios, Stelios.
Into 5 right long, opens up a crest, 50.
You see that handling there? You see that?
That's some nice handling you got there. And I tried very hard to not make that sound like an innuendo.
And flat 6 right long, 130.
You're doing very well on this one, to be fair. These bends and that,
keep right to the 200.
They do look a bit tricky.
4 right.
Yeah, they're not the most easiest of bends to take.
It's actually reminds me of back in the old days when I used to play Trackmania quite a bit, and I don't know whether it was just because I mean, it was a janky computer anyway. I don't know whether it was just because it couldn't render it on good enough texture settings, so everything was very blurred. but I used to very much struggle with
120.
seeing which direction the corner was going in, up until the point of literally hitting the barrier straight on because I was very unsure of which way the arrows were pointing, because I didn't see it in time. So I think for me, my
100.
if I chose a career choice in racing driving, someone should really just pull me to one side and say, look,
Left of a
mate,
crest.
nah,
140.
we can't have you on there.
Unseen.
There is no insurance that will actually pay out for you if you crash.
Opens through narrow gate.
And they would not be wrong.
Turn one left.
They would be very
Opens
smart
through
people.
narrow gate.
I would not blame them for their choice.
120. Cuts left of a
I've
dip.
just seen Chief's
Into 5 of a crest.
choices there for his games.
Yeah.
Skyrim, Assassin's Creed. I'm not sure which one that is because it's a Roman numerals and I can never remember those.
Left of a crest.
What's numerals? What they say?
It's an I and a V. Which
Crest.
one's that?
Assassin's
Four.
Creed 4.
And 5 right.
Ah, it's 4, isn't it? And then Red Dead Redemption, Fallout New Vegas, and then Far Cry 3.
Keep middle of a crest. Big jump. 40.
And a bit of not so fun fact trivia there. I have not played any of
Into
those,
6 right. 70.
but I have seen a few of them.
4 right long.
I think Skyrim's probably the only one out of there that I probably would try at some point sooner. I mean, I've not even got through to Assassin's Creed 1 yet, so I think 4 would be a bit ambitious.
6 left.
4 would be better for
And
you.
6 right long.
One with its dodgy
3 long.
controls.
Yeah, those controls are
Opens.
dreadful on the PC.
5 right long.
I won't slag them off on any other port because or any other platform because I haven't tried it. They could be a lot better on consoles, but they do feel very much like an afterthought for PC. And it shows.
It was a launch title for the
To
consoles.
5 right of a crest. Into 5
Yeah,
left
it
long.
wasn't really a
To stop.
PC designed game, and that's okay because there's got to be some kind of exclusive thing. Otherwise, people wouldn't want to buy one console over the other, and then nobody would really get much.
Night, Lisa.
Nice, Lisa.
Bionic and Miss Argentina are doing all right there. Yeah, don't let film drive. That's not bad for the first one.
That is pretty good.
Because I wasn't going full pelt because I didn't want to smack it off there. So we're back to New England
Ooh, fancy.
with Fuller Mountain.
I find it funny. It's like all of the people that came to America to colonize it were originally from England, which clearly they were bored over here, which is why they chose to find new lands. And then what do? They literally go and name every place that they visit after places in England.
Yeah, like Manchester, Birmingham.
It's like, guys, if you hated it so much, why bring it with you?
What's that? What's Michael said?
Saying you're doing well only because you're Fantastic Lancia. Oh, you're in the Fantastic Lancia.
I mean, he has a point.
Flat 6 right long.
It is a very nice little car.
130.
Night, Lisa. Yeah, good
Middle
sleep.
of a crest. Into 6
Yeah.
right.
Have a lovely evening,
Keep
Lisa.
right of a 200.
Thank you for joining in. Thank you for seeing the end
4 right.
of an era.
Very long. Tightens turn.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm ready to start the next chapter of it.
Yeah.
Into 6 left long. Into 5 right long.
I'll take that corner. That's very nice.
Into 6 left of a crest. 80. Don't cut. 5 left of a crest.
I'm trying
Into
not to
6
cut.
right. 100. 6 left. 120.
Oh,
6 left of a crest. Into
getting quite a bit of air underneath your tyres there, lad.
Yeah, they should just stay in the tyres, not
Into
around
6
them.
left. Extra long.
No, I didn't realise this was a transformer, but apparently it's an airplane now.
5. 100.
Come on, no,
5
no.
left long. 150.
Is that Lakia? I want to say it's Lakia. He says, "Do you get docked points for crashing into the crowd?"
You get docked time, about 8
Opens through
seconds.
narrow gate.
I mean, if you were to simultaneously hit all the witnesses, technically there wouldn't be anyone there to tell you whether or not you hit them. So I guess there's that way of doing things. But I wouldn't advise taking out that many people. Eventually somebody might notice.
Opens of a crest. 50.
So I mean, there is that option.
Keep flat middle of a crest. 100. Keep left of a crest. Jump. 120. Crest. Jump. And 5 right. Into 6 left. Don't cut.
This road is very bumpy. It does almost feel more like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I feel like I
should just got to ride it.
Opens.
I feel like I should be like throwing my hands up in the air, but
70.
I feel like that'd be very dangerous when you're actually driving a car at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah. Throwing your hands up in the air in exasperation.
Opens.
Riding.
Into 4 left long. 30. 6 right. Opens long. Into slow. 6 left.
I love the little details though.
3 long.
Like that you can see out of the rear view mirror, but you can only see out of a very select bit of it when you go around a corner, because the rest of it's literally filled up with the fumes coming out of the car.
4 right.
I feel this is sort of,
Long. Tightens.
it's like you're driving through all of these nice trees that are sort of gonna absorb all of that carbon. It's
And
sort
my
of,
dirt is flowing up from the gravel.
Yeah.
Over finish.
it almost feels like the equivalent of like eating a salad after you've just like consumed 3,000 buckets of KFC. It's like sort of the damage is done, but you know, we're balancing it out. So it's like it doesn't count. We're not really destroying the ozone layer
Oh
with this
wow.
much pollution. Wow, that was some damn fine driving there.
I was surprised at that. I thought I was only going to be about 7 seconds behind Tim rather than 21 ahead.
Holy moly.
It's like, hey guys, look. Yeah, tracker crashed out. What happened to tracker? Because I was kind of like in between 2 streams at the time. Oh, great. Light rain showers. Lovely. Medium and heavy gravel. But it's a short one.
Oh yeah, that one doesn't seem too bad.
It's like a double hairpin bend at the end of the course there. Recommended about 9 minutes worth of repairs. That's not bad.
That's not too terrible.
I'll keep
I
to
mean-
mediums.
To be fair, I have
Start 6 left.
done so much damage on vehicles on Saints Row. At one point, my 5-door car
5.
had one door remaining, and that was only because the boot didn't open.
1.
I managed to smash all the doors off.
In of a crest.
I didn't fall out,
Right of a crest,
so that was good.
100. Crest,
But yeah, that
turn
thing was
unseen,
totally
left,
wrecked.
opens,
And then it probably went off a bridge, because that's usually how they ended up going,
6 left,
Yeah.
by accident.
60.
In case anyone's noticed, the recurring theme here is I'm not a good driver.
Keep middle of a crest,
Probably shouldn't say that.
into 6
Looking
left
to get my
long,
license at some point.
in of a crest,
I mean, I
into
kind of
6
hope that I'm
right,
a better driver in real life than I am in
slow
virtual.
70, turn unseen, hairpin right,
Uh,
don't cut.
We shall
Opens of a
see.
crest, 50.
I might just
Left
like
long,
try and make sure that I
30.
just stay away from any bridges.
Yeah.
That seems to be my problem
Keep right of a
mostly.
big jump, 80.
Water and corners
Keep middle of it, jumps into 6 right,
don't go well.
into slow, 5 left long of a crest, tightens 3.
Tracker crashed out. Crashed into a rock at 115 miles an hour.
Into 4
Oof.
That's gonna give you a bad
opens,
day.
30.
Yeah, that's gonna make your head ring a little bit.
4 right long, opens of a crest, 100. Over crest, sudden, 4 left, 50.
I mean, you're a better co-driver than when
Jump.
Phil went French
50.
on Mad Hat as well.
6 left, opens of a crest, into 4 right tightens, into 5 left long, opens 50, caution crest and 3 right tightens.
Yeah, I won't even attempt to insult every single French person out there by doing a French accent.
After 6 left,
I can't speak French, so I won't won't try and translate.
into 6 left long, over crest tightens, 30, middle of a jump, into 5 right long, tightens 4 long, opens 50, 4 right of a crest, opens, keep middle of a
I'll
crest,
scrape the head
into
side
5
of a
left,
tree. Come on, back
opens of a
out. There we
crest,
go. Right, let's go.
into 4 left of a crest,
It was
Saved
it was
it.
a weird point there because I started yawning, and as I did that, I sort of tilted my head to one side, and then I noticed that the car was following me. Like
left,
I was like,
50,
this is unusual. I was like,
4 left,
that's what's supposed to happen with cars.
into 3 right, caution, tightens turn 2, into 3 left,
Chief says just to say you're doing an hello impression, you'll be fine.
Good
6
morning.
right, opens of a big jump, 80, middle of a jump, 50, 5 left of a crest long,
There we go.
One 120, slow turn, tight hairpin right, don't cut, 80. Turn unseen, tight hairpin left, 80. 6 left,
Ooh, these turns
50.
are nightmares.
6 right of
They're on the
a crest,
tight
jump,
side, aren't they?
50. 4 right long of a finish, into 6 left long to stop.
I've never quite got that in racing games. It's like the whole point of it is about going fast, right?
Yeah.
So how come you're putting all of these obstacles in my way that prevent me from doing that? Like,
Because that's the challenge. Not the fastest, but I think I should, in theory, be still ahead. I am by 13 seconds.
ooh, nicely done.
To beat Tim is a good thing because he is damn good at this game. He will talk bollocks and say, "Oh, I'm not that great," but you know.
We all know it's just lies and modesty, really. It's always the ones that are like, oh no, I'm not good at this game. That literally just secretly come out and whoop everybody. and then you're all standing there and like, are they sure they're first time player?
Starts
Top of the league
opens of a
collection.
crest into 6 right long of a crest. Good luck.
I've got to try and get more than 1 point, haven't I?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 left, opens of a crest. Into 6 right long of a crest. Into 6 left. And 6 right long. Opens of a crest. 50. 4 left. Into don't cut 3 right long of a crest. Keep right of a 40. 3 left. Into 2 right, very long, past junction, opens 30, 3 right, 30, cut 4 left of a crest, keep middle of a 150,
You know what?
caution,
We're still going.
4
We're
left of a
okay.
crest, narrow,
You had this, Lara. You had
30, keep middle of a crest, 50, 5.
No, I'm alright, I'm alright.
Oh, oh!
And
I
6
mean
right.
that is a pretty damn good recovery.
6 right.
Just roll it straight around, carry on, carry on.
Come on.
Into keep right into 4 left.
Don't fuck it up now. Don't fuck it up now.
150. Four right. Into slow. 6 left 30. Turn unseen. 1 right. Opens
Hey,
100,
I am Crosshair.
turn
Welcome
unseen square
in.
left.
Hello, Paul. How you doing, man?
60. Turn 1 left. Opens
As you might have noticed, this is no longer Assassin's Creed
turn
Odyssey.
1 right long of a double junction.
The storyline has been completed this evening after a incredibly stressful battle with a 6-armed evil beast thing. I'm not entirely sure what it was, but yeah, he did, and on fire, as was rightly deserved.
So he did.
6 right of a crest, slow.
He
50,
double did.
Very tight hairpin left.
Paul also asks if you're feeling better.
Yeah, I'm feeling better from earlier.
Right long,
Headache
opens
was just
90.
weird, just come straight up.
4 left long, tightens. 200.
Chief says, thanks to you,
Crest, past junction.
he now knows that he will not be getting, or he will not be doing the DLC.
Slow, turn
I'm glad
unseen.
for full
1
service for you there, dude. That one. I really am.
into 5
Yeah,
left long,
I mean,
opens.
that's what we all come to watch other people play games for, isn't it? I mean, there's the number one bit of in the nicest way possible. It is sometimes funny to watch people fail at games,
Come on, Carp.
particularly ones if we've had issues with them as well. It's like, yay, it's not just me. And then the other part of it is also to sort of gauge the ease of those particular games and how likely you are to complete them if, as I was saying earlier, you're not qualified in esports. Yeah, for that one, even on the easy settings, was not as simple.
No, it was a really, really awkward fight.
It felt like the attacks and the level of everything else going on didn't really get ramped down all that much when you put it on the easier mode.
Yeah.
But it was still very, very aggressive, and like the flailing and the arm beating, like it didn't really feel like he was being all that fair. No.
Tim's back at the top now, watch. Yeah, 12 seconds. That was a tough rally. Tough rally stage, that was.
Yeah. I mean, your car does look like it took a fair beating on that.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure the bonnet and the front of the car are not supposed to go in a wave pattern. But you know, that's just how some things are.
If I can keep within 30 seconds of Tim, I'll be happy.
Up until the point he sees those, gets really mad, and then just like rages through and slams past everybody else's time.
Well, this is the reverse of that last stage, so I've got to be careful on that one.
Oh, that car definitely.
Yeah, it needed a bit of help there, didn't it?
Just a little bit of persistence.
Starts 6 left,
There you go.
50.
Now look how shiny it is. It's tiny.
There we go. Good as new. It's almost like you threw out the old one and just bought a new car.
4, 3, 2,
I mean,
1, go.
I don't know what I'm talking about really. I mean, I suppose those, you know, they just buff right out. Just a little lick of paint. Totally make those dents go away. Paul also says, is all of the DLC done for Odyssey? Have you done the first Blade?
Yes, and yes. We
Yeah.
didn't do all the side quests and stuff on them all, but yes, it's all done.
Yeah. All of the most important bits have been done. There's a few side quests left, I believe it wasn't there?
Yeah.
But nothing that was integral to actually completing the game, which is nice. And if that Cyclops is still alive, he can go suck one.
6 left.
Chief says if you wanted to see someone drastically fail, you should have seen me this morning playing Harry Potter on PS1.
100.
Are you a celebrity? And
Again,
although I
someone
could
else
recite
said such a thing, they just seem to have fallen out their own arse.
yeah,
80. 6 left.
such a shame.
Opens 70 over crest. Caution, turn 5 left over crest.
Question is though, what Harry Potter game was it? I'm now very intrigued because I used to have some Harry Potter games that were dreadful. I mean, they were just dreadful, but in a good way. I don't think I actually finished the first one because it was so buggy. A lot of things were broken. Primarily the sound. The sound was always going on that. But those were fun. The Lego ones I'm actually yet to play though. I haven't actually played the Lego ones. Paul also says, my boss broke our heater that cures the t-shirts at work and has bought a new one. Now we have 2, so money seems okay at work for the time being. Well, well, that's good.
Yeah.
At least it's never a bad thing. Oh, it was Philosopher's Stone. Philosopher's Stone you were playing earlier. I wonder if that is the same one that I did actually play all of those years ago. I actually saw a clip of somebody playing it last week, I think, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't seen this game for ages, and I'm not even 100% sure it would work on Windows 10 now. It was that old.
Yeah, you need an emulator.
Great success.
Thank you. Is that W for the host? Reverse Pro Gamer?
Into 6 right.
Oh,
50.
Jill Balls is now hosting it as well.
Ah, nice.
Um,
Gills.
6 left
Oh,
over crest.
oh, there was a-
Yes.
Yep, lot of auto hosts.
Over finish.
Who have we got? We have Lucky Mucky Ducky,
6 right.
uh,
To stop.
Mr. E of Sweden, Angie Oreo, Brookverse, Geo, Stratham, Tom Merritt, yep, First Pro Gamer, Chief Findog, Tigwippies, and 3 GHz.
Thank you very
Thank you all.
much.
Thank you all very much for the hosts there.
15 seconds.
Damn.
That's alright, dude. Oh, it's 6. I thought there was only 5 stages.
Oh,
This one's going to be a big one.
oh, that is a big process. Oh,
It's a-
and we have a raid.
A Kamikaze Kittens raid. Hello, Kamikaze Kitten. We've
Start
Geo.
6 left. Extra long. Keep
Good job it
over
happened
crest
then
into
while,
6 right
not
over
while I was
crest. Check.
driving because I may have fallen off a cliff.
Yeah, it was just such awful timing, but then it was also really funny.
How you doing, Captain? You
6
right?
left. Extra long.
How did Bloodborne go?
Keep in over crest. Into 6 right over crest. Jump. 100 over crest. Turn unseen. 2 left. Opens. 100. 6 left.
Hi Gio and hi Kamikaze Kittens. I hope you guys are well. Gio says it's time to redeem yourself. So
Middle of a crest.
no pressure there.
Into 6
No
left.
pressure.
None at all.
Turn unseen. Head right. Don't cut. Opens of a crest. 50.
We beat Blood, Bloodstaved, Beast, and Amelia. Ooh.
Oh, you did find Vicar Amelia then.
Keep right of a big jump. 80.
Nice.
Keep
Sounds
middle of a
like
jump
you
into
guys have
6
been
right.
very busy today.
Into slow. 5 left long of a crest. Tightens 3 over very narrow bridge. Into 4 left long. Opens 30. 4 right long. Opens over crest. 100. Over crest. Sudden. 4 left. 50.
Oh, that sunlight there was
Keep left
very
of a
nice.
jump. 50. 6 left. Opens
Oh,
over crest.
so
Into
pretty.
4 right tightens. Into 5 left long.
I was also just looking up that Harry Potter game, and that is
Caution,
the exact
crest
same
and 3
one
right tightens.
that I have played. And it's bringing back so many memories.
Into don't count.
Mostly being stuck in the greenhouse and not being able to do the
Into 6 right.
being able
And
to do the spell. The stupid Malfoy getting aggro at me a lot.
into 6 left long over crest tightens. 30. Middle of a jump into 5 right long. Tightens 4 long. Opens 50. 4 right of a crest. Opens keep middle of a crest into 5 left.
Paul says Michael is throwing the distraction bits out again, and Michael is assuredly claiming that he's not in any way trying to distract you, lad.
It's only because he wants to be second to Tim, that's what it is.
4 left. Into 3 right. Caution. Tightens turn 2.
I mean, I could say something really cheeky to him.
Opens long. Middle over 200. 6 right. Opens of a big jump.
I'm sure deep down he knows exactly what you're going to say.
Middle of a jump. 50. 5 left of a crest long.
Well, it's nothing derogatory.
120. Slow turn. Tight hairpin right. Don't cut. 80.
And Kamikaze Kitten says that she's just finished as the neighbours were moaning.
80.
And Bionic replied with, fuck the neighbours, it's your birthday. And I happen to agree.
Yep.
Um,
Oh shit, ran into that tree there. That's not good.
6 left. 15.
definitely,
Six right of a crest, jump. 50.
definitely the neighbours can
Into 6 left long.
buy some earplugs.
But
50.
you have reminded me, because Kamikaze Kitten is in chat,
Keep middle
I'm
of
gonna
a
do it
crest.
because it is her
Into 5
birthday.
left.
So if
Into
you
Oh.
6
indulge
right
me,
of a crest, extra long. Keep middle of a crest, jump.
happy birthday to you.
Here comes the money.
Let's try that again, Michael, shall
3
we?
left. Uphill.
Happy
90.
birthday to
Middle of a
you.
crest, jump. Into 4 right
Happy
long.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
120.
Cats. Happy birthday
5 left long.
to
Opens of a jump.
you.
Yay! I feel like we should have some candles right now to blow out, but
Extra long. Tightens into 2.
I hope that you've had a sufficient amount of cake today as well.
Yes.
$150.
You're very
6
welcome.
left. Flat right of a crest, 200.
Paul says, please tell us you're wearing a blonde wig and white dress.
100.
I mean, if you want to think of me like that, wait, Paul, you know, it's up to you. I'm
Slow
not king
4
shame.
left long. Into turn, unseen. Very tight hairpin right. 80. 6 left.
I mean, I think
70
to do that one, it would have to be a lot more channel points than the onesie.
Opens.
Yeah, we're talking
80
about
of a crest.
2 billion.
Right. Just turn 1. Long opens.
Can you imagine how many hours somebody would have to watch actually reach 2 billion
Yeah.
just to do that, and then be like, surprise, get in the wig.
Turn.
Yeah, I'll be like 70, still streaming. Oh God!
Right long. 20.
Happy birthday, Mr. Preston!
Oh no, my hip, not again.
Oh, my teeth are falling out.
You go to blow out the candles yourself and just like knock your dentures across the cake.
50. 5 right. Into 5 left.
Oh dear, I took those corners
80.
badly. Even though I love those set of corners.
Cut. 5 right.
So,
Into 6 left.
I'm blaming the mud on this one. Not just that the road seems a lot muddier, but also there's a lot splattered on the screen, and I imagine this is probably
Into 6
probably
left.
not making the vision all that easy.
No, it
Into
really
caution.
isn't.
4 right tightens.
Do the wipers not actually work in this car? Is that not a function?
Stay
I
middle
don't
over
know.
180. 4
I
right
tried it
long.
off in the left and right of the direction. Bad, but nothing.
All the logical buttons.
Into 3 left.
Nothing
Extra
working.
long. Tightens 2. Past junction.
Actually reminds me of when I tried to play
Into 4 right.
American Truck Simulator, and I got fined because I didn't put my lights on,
Into 6
because I
left.
kind of
Opens
didn't
of a
really think
crest.
about
Extra long.
having
Tightens
lights on
4.
in a simulated game, and
What you need
Into
to see?
6
Yeah.
right. 50.
I was like, I can see the road perfectly. I don't know why everyone else is complaining.
6 left of a crest. Extra long. Tightens 30.
It's slightly funny.
Over finish.
Come on, come on. Almost there. Stay on target.
6
Almost
right.
there.
To stop.
Nice. Michael says 2 million points isn't that much. I'm on 157,000 points already.
Good job I
Um,
said billion then, wasn't it?
yes. First of all, yeah, definitely, definitely going to take you on to get to a couple billion, but also, that's a lot of onesies.
Yes. And I'm talking about people in soaps and stuff.
Oh yes, yeah. A lot of people were in Neighbours. Like, a lot of people were in Neighbours.
Yes.
Uh, and if I'm honest, the only one that I actually remember being in Neighbours was Margot Robbie, who was spoken about earlier.
Wow.
And yeah, I remember when I actually saw. She's not been in it for like years. And it was when I saw. I think it was Suicide Squad, and I was like, that looks like Donna from Neighbours. And then I googled her. I was like, that is Donna from Neighbours.
Michael was tight with his points though. Yeah, he is. Hello, yes, yeah. I know you have this game. You have said a few times when you have come into the stream. Well, this league you can't because it's closed off. Look, dinner time. Well, I mean, that's actually perfect timing. Thank you, Michael.
Yeah.
It's midnight almost.
Oh.
Very, very nice. Thank you very much. Wow, 2 of them. Bloody
No, thank you.
wow, 2 of them in one go.
I was actually watching watching SJ's earlier, and they had like 4 in at one point. Just like, geez, guys, like, come on now.
That is just absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. It's disgusting. Well, thank you very much. Well done, mods. You are awesome. Thank you. That was lightning fast from Rob Brothers. Like,
I ain't playing around.
you ain't putting up with shit.
Hell no.
Who should we do a raid on? Shall we do a raid? Let's look. Oh, I know. Let's go see someone if he's still going to be streaming, who has not long recovered enough from COVID-19.
Oh god, yeah.
And that man is Dante Must Die. But yeah, thank you very much everyone for joining us tonight. We've come to an end of an era. Saga's done. It's all done. It's going to be change. Thank you very much for the bits, Bionic. Unfortunately, you can't hear the sound effect because now Kamikaze Kitten will have it stuck in her head again. But thank you guys. Thank you for being here through the saga with us. Whether you were here from the very start of Assassin's Creed 1 right through. So in a couple of weeks' time, the backlog begins. And on the Xbox, let's do a quick preview before we do a full bit. Let's show you what it's gonna be, shall we? And this is what it's gonna be on the Sunday service when we return. It's gonna be Adventure Time. Oh yes. The Adventure Time is going to be the first one. Then After Party, play a bit of AIPD, and then we jump past all the Alan Wakes and the Assassin's Creeds to Assault Android Cactus. And a bit of racing, because that's coming up over the next few weeks and months. So that's where we'll begin. So now, we're going to do a raid. Thank you, Robin, for joining me again, because you're awesome.
Thank you for having me. It's been lovely to be here.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the bits, follows, hosts, all that lovely gubbins. I will see you tomorrow for some snooker, because we've got another one of those. Oh yes, you got Minecraft Dungeons downloaded too. Oh, is it multiplayer? Can we do multiplayer? because that would be cool. Time for the raid, and time to say goodnight, and time to see you guys tomorrow for some snooker. Friday night free play, which is currently being voted on Twitter and on Discord, I believe. So get voting to see what game you want to see Chris, James, and myself play tomorrow night on Tig Whippy and the podcast. So for now, it is good night. Love you all. I'll see you then. And it's T-Raid, so let's do it.
Bye.